What do you think about these cutlets? You won't believe that these cutlets are not deep fried. Rather, we have prepared these cutlets using minimal oil, and the best thing is that the key ingredient of these cutlets is dalia or broken wheat. To prepare cutlets, we'll take one boiled and mashed potato. To this, we'll add half a cup of cottage cheese or paneer. Then we'll add chopped onions. After that comes chopped capsicum. You need to finely chop capsicum and onions. There goes coriander leaves. Just chop it nicely. And here comes our final ingredient, dalia or broken wheat. One needs to soak 1 cup of dalia in enough water at least for half an hour, and after that we need to drain out the excess water from it. So here goes dalia. Soaking dalia will ensure that it becomes soft, and thereafter we'll add all the spices in it. Firstly goes red chili powder. This red chili powder I have prepared at home. Then goes turmeric powder, colored red chili powder, garam masala, Zira or cumin seeds, and then here goes chaat masala. After that we need to combine everything together. Dalia we all know is very healthy. It's light on stomach and easily digestible. And this is a very interesting way to serve dalia to your family, especially kids, because generally kids don't like dalia. Lastly, we'll add salt. Salt should be added towards the end. At this stage, you will notice that the mixture will not bind completely to prepare cutlets. So, in order to bind it, we'll add rice flour or chawal ka atta. One can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of rice flour depending upon the moisture in the material. Instead of rice flour, you can also use corn flour or breadcrumbs. So, our cutlet mixture is ready. Let us check if the mixture is binding enough and holding its shape. Yes, it is. Now, let's prepare the cutlets. One can prepare cutlets in any desired shape, be it circle like this, or to make it more interesting, we can make heart-shaped cutlets. So here I am using a cookie cutter. Place a small portion of cutlet material in it, and here you go. So likewise, we'll prepare all the cutlets.
Cutlets are ready. We'll cook these cutlets on a non-stick tawa. You can even deep fry these cutlets, but we'll be using very little oil to prepare these cutlets.
We will cook these cutlets on medium to high flame till it becomes crisp from one side. Thereafter, we'll flip over the cutlets. Look at this lovely color which we have got here. And we'll continue to cook it for 5 to 10 more minutes till the cutlets become crisp from other side as well. Our cutlets are ready. These are quite crispy. You can see both the sides. Now I also know that you will ask me that if we can prepare these cutlets in an air fryer. So yes, we can. I'll show you that method as well. Here I have another batch of cutlets with me. You need to grease it with little oil on the top and then place all the cutlets in a preheated air fryer basket. After that, we'll air fry these cutlets at 180 degrees Celsius for 8 minutes till it becomes crisp from both the sides. Here our crispy dalia cutlets are also ready in my air fryer. So let's serve all the cutlets. These are the cutlets which we had prepared on tawa. You can have a closer look at it. Absolutely crispy cutlets from both the sides. Very tempting, very yummy. And these are the ones which we had made in air fryer. So you can choose any method to prepare these healthy crispy cutlets. It's completely up to you. Both the cutlets are equally crispy and tasty too. One can serve these cutlets with tomato ketchup, or you can prepare a dip like this. Cutlets are super simple to make, and the best part is that we'll not be deep frying these cutlets. Rather, I'll be sharing 2 different ways of preparing these crispy yummy poha cutlets. So let's quickly head over to the recipe. To begin with, we'll take 1 cup of poha or flaked rice and we'll soak it in enough water at least for 15 to 20 minutes. Then we'll take a kadhai into which we'll warm 2 cups of water. We do not need to boil the water, simply warm it and then add 1 cup of suji in it. We need to cook suji on medium flame at least for 5 to 6 minutes. We simply want to remove the rawness of suji, so do not overcook it. Soon you will see that it will turn into a solid mass. That's about it. We do not need to cook it further. We'll switch off the flame and we'll transfer it in another bowl. Allow it to cool down for some time. Let's prepare material for our cutlets. For this, we'll take our cooked suji. Into this, we'll add 2 boiled and mashed potatoes. Afterwards, we'll add soaked poha. You can take any combination to prepare your cutlets, be it suji and poha or potato and poha. Then we'll add lots of veggies. Here goes carrots, beans, onions. And then for the seasonings, we'll add salt as per taste, half a teaspoon red chili powder, half a teaspoon degi mirch, garam masala, carom seeds. This is coriander powder or the dhania powder, and chaat masala, which will give a nice flavor to our cutlets. And then we need to simply combine everything together. You can see we have got a nice colorful material for our cutlets. So our material is ready. Now we have to prepare cutlets. You can prepare cutlets in any shape, be it circle, heart, or you can use these cookie cutters like this and prepare simple circle cutlets. Here I have prepared all the cutlets and you can have a closer look at it. Nice even coin shaped cutlets. Till now I have used half of the mixture, so what you can do is you can prepare these cutlets in advance, store it in your freezer, and then you can bake it or fry it as needed. These cutlets are looking so colorful and pretty. Now in order to cook these cutlets, we'll be opting out 2 ways. Firstly, I'll be air frying these cutlets in my air fryer, and then we'll be shallow frying it. So let's preheat our air fryer. We'll place few cutlets in our preheated air fryer. If you want, you can brush the cutlets with little oil on the top to give a nice glaze and sheen. However, what we'll do is we'll first bake these cutlets in air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, we can brush it with little oil and continue air frying it for another 5 minutes till it becomes crisp. So in total, it will take approximately 10 to 12 minutes to cook in air fryer. In the time our cutlets are getting ready in my air fryer, let's shallow fry the rest of the lot. So we'll heat 2 to 3 tablespoons of mustard oil in a kadhai or a pan, and then we'll cook all the cutlets in it. Cook the cutlets on medium flame. Do not increase the flame as the tikkis will turn crisp from outside but it will still remain raw from inside. So cook it on medium flame. Once the cutlets are cooked from one side, then we'll flip over these cutlets. Wow, look at the lovely color which we have got here. Then we'll cook the cutlets from other side till the cutlets are absolutely crisp from both the sides. And once cooked, we'll remove it from the kadhai and we'll place it on kitchen towel. You can have a closer look at our poha cutlet. Yummy, crispy, quick snack. Cutlets in my air fryer are also ready. Let us now serve these cutlets. One can serve these cutlets with tomato ketchup, mint chutney, coconut chutney. So these are the cutlets which we have baked in air fryer. These are crispy from outside and soft from inside. However, we have not used oil in these cutlets, just a little oil to brush these cutlets. That's about it. And then we have another lot which we have shallow fried. Both these cutlets are absolutely crisp and taste very nice. So it doesn't take too long to prepare these yummy crispy cutlets. You can have these for breakfast, for snack, or you can even pack these for your kids' lunchbox. So do